And welcome back to the cybershindigpodcast, everybody. It's episode 107. 107. What's up? It's been a hot second, right? As always, I'm Johnny, and I'm here with my bud.
It's me, guys. Mike.
Boo. It's Mike Kroll, everybody. I'm Johnny Goodrich. We're here. We're hanging out in the Cyber Shindig studios, a.k.a. my mom's basement. What's happening? It's been a while, like I said. A lot's been going on in our lives, and we figured we'd kick it old school.
Yeah.
Let's go just the two of us.
It's been a while since I've just seen you.
Yeah.
Straight.
It's been a while.
Yeah. It's always been like people around, which I'm fine with, but it's just, it's different. Are you ready? Should we celebrate the moment?
Mine was weak. Oh, I got shit all over, too.
No!
Oh,
classic.
The best White Claw flavor.
The best alcoholic beverage ever. Mike's Harder.
White Claw, natural lime. Mike's got a... Is that a tall? No, it's just a regular. Mike's Harder lemonade.
No, it's harder.
8% alcohol? Wow.
8%. I'm going to need a ride home.
You're wow. I'm calling you an Uber.
Ride home.
I'm going to give you a boat ride out of here.
Have Carol drive me home.
Mom.
She'd be so happy
Take
too.
Mike home. She'd be like, all right. She probably would. Oh, she definitely
Yeah, because
would.
she's nice.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, she would get my dad, too, because she can't see well at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get those night vision goggles for the road.
Dude.
Yeah?
Yes. I had a doctor's appointment the other day. It's a fun time. I got to actually meet my doctor that I had like a, over COVID, they had like the telephone.
Oh, yeah, the telehealth it's called.
Yeah. And then like
normie.
the video ones too.
Yeah, telehealth.
Okay. Same thing, right? I would think it'd be more video health.
John.
FaceTime health.
It's okay. The dynamic between you and I is so weird because we're running another podcast.
Yeah.
To where I'm not necessarily the host, but I'm like controlling things.
Yeah. I'd say you're probably the main host of that show for sure.
So it's weird, like a shift in power, if you will.
To just two co-hosts.
Yeah. It's very odd now to do.
Yeah, I don't have to roll for shit, baby.
Actually, roll for your conversation.
Oh, no.
If it's below a 10, you can't tell me the story.
Oh, fuck. It's a good story, too.
Go ahead.
I was, I had a lady who's my doctor. I was going to give her name, but probably not a good idea.
Probably not on this podcast.
Yeah, not on this show at least. Not good for the old image. But anyways, I got an appointment. I've been having weird vision problems besides the point. And I also have like a weird like exercise chafe. Like I chafe real bad and then it turned into a rash and then it went away kind of and then it came back and it just keeps getting worse.
Use baby powder?
I do use baby powder.
Okay.
I use every stupid chafing remedy under the sun. Matthias recommended something fresh balls, which is a lotion that turns into like a talky powder, which I'm not a huge fan of. Casey recommended the Dry Glide, which I've tried those remedies before, and they just end up being like just an oily mush in between your legs.
Yeah. So
the best thing for me is just baby powder or like the Gold Bond spray.
Why didn't you ask me for my home remedy?
Do you have thick thighs? Do your thighs rub whenever you walk?
Sometimes no. Well, when I'm running, sometimes I have chafing issues.
Okay. What do you use?
I'm glad you asked. So, what you do is very specific. So listen
Bear
closely.
lard.
No.
A little bit of oil in there.
It's close, but those. It was tan, I believe, is the color. It's like Old County butter. You know how you would have like you don't know if you open it if it's leftovers or butter?
Yeah, my grandma was the queen of that stuff. It's margarine, I think, too, by the way. It's not real butter.
Don't you do this to me. Don't you do. You get a bit of that.
Yeah.
You get brown sugar.
Okay.
Not white sugar, the brown sugar.
You get a ear of corn out and you lather it in the ear of corn. You have a little snack before you go run, right?
No. I'm dead serious. You get those two things, you heat them up, okay? You swirl it around, you get a little bit of Mountain Dew.
Sounds like it'd be like a frosting for your cake.
No.
It's a lot of sugar and butter.
A little bit of Mountain Dew. It does not have to be diet, but I've had better results with regular Mountain Dew.
That's the shit. It's a good shit.
You put it in, you mix it all together, and then you wipe it right into between.
That would probably, just because of the margin, that would honestly probably work a little bit. But it would probably end up just being a super sticky, sweet mess down there, which sounds kind of sexy too.
Yeah. That's what I use.
I would have bees and bugs following me everywhere and like attacking my crotch because there's so much sugar and bullshit from the margarine.
I feel like now I have to make it to see like what it would look like.
That would be. It sounds kind of delicious.
No, it sounds fucking horrendous.
I bet you if you did it all right, you did it right.
I cannot believe you entertained me after
I was
said
like, let's hear it.
Old
Fuck
County
yeah, dude.
butter.
I'm here for it.
No, do not
Hell yeah.
do that.
For all of our listeners, we want to hear you
not
try.
do that.
Give us your best remedies. But anyway, I've tried all those, like all that shit, and they always end up just not working because I got some thick thighs. Everywhere I walk, they rub.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could start a match if you just stuck it in between my thighs and let me just walk around a little bit. Is that how that works?
Yeah, I see how it works.
A little friction.
Yeah, that'd be difficult, I think.
I could do it, but I wear compression shorts like every day.
Yeah,
just to avoid that.
Sure.
Anyway, I had this bad like chafing rash, and I was like, God damn it! I was putting ointment on it, like triple antibiotic.
Mm-hmm.
I was putting antifungal lotion on it. You ever hear that? A little Lotramine.
No.
Put that on there. Didn't really work. So I was like, fuck. I'm going to the doctor. I might as well ask her about it anyways.
Sure. Oh,
So we talk about everything because I've had like weird visions. I've been going to an ophthalmologist. Anyway, and then she's like, I saw on here you have a rash on your thigh. And I was like, yeah. And I told her, she's like, And she's like, do you care if I take a look at it? And I was like, I don't really care. So this lady, I just unzip my pants. I cover everything up as much as I can with my hands because it's literally.
Were you nude?
Yes, she wanted to see it.
You just were wearing pants?
Well, no. I was wearing pants. I was in my work outfit because I went after work.
I assume you like brought down your britches and you had like nothing, so you were trying to cover up.
I like had my underwear on.
Oh, you came right after work. You went to a doctor's
It was like
office
mid-work.
right after work.
It was like mid-work.
So you didn't shower up.
No.
So you were
I was still pretty clean.
boy.
I wasn't like rolling around anywhere. I was pretty clean for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it
all right.
hot that day?
Yeah, it was a little warm.
Okay, you were a smelly boy then.
No, it wasn't too bad. I wasn't smelling too bad.
Go ahead.
And I like covered up my junk as much as I could, but it kind of creeps up on the boys.
What?
You know what I mean? Like it's starting to creep a little on there. So I had to
thought you meant your hands, like it was creeping out of the crevices of your hand. I'm like, what kind of genitals do you have? It's like jelly.
The rash. The rash is like creeping up. You know, it's creeping up on the testicles.
Sure.
So I covered all my boy parts.
Like what does it doesn't matter though. They're a doctor.
I know,
they don't care.
But this is like the first time I see her too. This is the first time I've met this doctor. I'm just be like, here's my junk.
Oh my god. Well,
happy to meet you. I know, but it's still. I'm like,
they could have saw something and been like, whoa, you have to check that out. You think your rash?
She's like, she just gives me a pat on the back. She's like, damn son.
Oh no.
But like I show her and she's like, okay, yeah, I get it. Like I was like, fuck. I was like, damn it, I'm going to show this girl like, or my doctor all this. You know, I didn't want to scar the poor woman, but like you said, she's seen probably. And she's like, yeah, it's just a rash. Like, I'm going to give you some like fucking roided up cream for that shit.
Sure.
And I was like, hell yeah. And we nucked. We nucked afterwards.
It's weird working like in a medical profession because things that you don't find odd are still like common things that are kind of weird. Like when people tell me something hurts or like whatnot, I'm like, do this. Like, I'm like, well, does this hurt?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I understand.
Or it's like when you put something on somebody and you're like lifting their shirt and like pulling down their pants. And like, whoa,
hey, come on now.
First.
Whoa, hang on.
I'm just sorry, used to it.
Reaching up the back around their bra and stuff. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's like you're completely used to it.
It's just like, it's work. It's not like anything.
Yeah, it's nothing personal or weird.
Work.
Yeah, but it was still, it's just a little strange. You know, I haven't had like a physical or done anything with like doctors like in a long time. And then all of a sudden I'm just like, drawers around my ankles.
You are cupping your genitals.
Having her check out a rash on me, which is a little embarrassing for patients, I'm sure. And she was really quick. She's like, okay, yeah, it's nothing like bad.
Pull him up, quick,
yeah,
quick.
Oh, Jesus, get that. God damn it. She's like, I'm out. But yeah, it was kind of funny. I was like, oh, that's great.
So did she give you, do you have something now?
Yeah, I got a cream. I got to pick it up from Walgreens.
You haven't gotten it yet?
No.
Man.
Walgreens sucks ass. Their pharmacy sucks.
Yeah, it's a Walgreens first and foremost. You should have went to CVS.
That's what my mom said.
Yeah.
We used to go to Stracks because they had a really good one. They had a really good pharmacy, I guess. But they shut it down.
Oh, jeez.
It was a front for peddling dope. No, just
CVS.
Kidding.
That's where you want to go, man.
The one in Cedar Lake. That's where I'm going to start throwing all my drugs out to.
Good.
It'll be my dope peddler out at CVS.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was crazy being in a doctor's office. And it wasn't super crowded. I haven't been in a doctor's office in a while.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like before COVID.
Probably because they're only like one person per half hour still.
I got in fairly quick, too.
Were you early or late?
No, I mean, like, they gave me a date really quick. Like, it was early in the week. Like, I scheduled it a week in advance. I thought I was going to have to wait, like, 6 months.
It's just like a checkup?
Kind of, yeah.
Usually, they're probably in and out with those.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
it's not like a specific...
I like it. In and out, baby. Yeah, doggy.
Speaking of drugs,
Mm-hmm.
I want to get into a conversation with you, if that's okay.
Mm.
Are we done with your...
Yeah, the doctor appointment.
Okay.
My,
I didn't know if there was
rash.
like a part 2 where it's like, so I put it on and like mushrooms
all of a
started sprouting
sudden-
out of
dude,
me.
Could you imagine?
No.
I bet you I could sell those for some money.
Thigh mushrooms?
Mm.
That's the name of the episode.
Thigh mushroom.
Thigh
Ooh,
mushroom.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
No, but my question is, there's
Drugs.
hot debacle about marijuana
Yeah.
in terms of the Olympics.
Oh yeah, that's bullshit.
You've heard of this?
Yeah. What's her name? She was like a Olympic sprinter.
Yeah. So she got like disqualified because she had like traces of marijuana in her system.
Stupid, but if you're getting other countries involved, I can understand. If other countries aren't allowed to be under the influence too,
Yeah.
right? You know?
Well,
Is that a rule?
it's something to where it's like drugs. It's like drugs in your system.
Well, it's like federally illegal, but state by state, it's different.
Listen, we're sports experts on this show, so whatever we say is
Sports, baby.
Yeah, you hear this, Jesse? We're sports experts, all right?
This is the new sports podcast with Johnny
yeah.
and Mike, where we hit all the hard-hitting topics.
I don't know. I can see things several different ways. My argument is like, in a sense of like me, marijuana is not like a sport enhancing drug. If
No.
anything, it's going to hinder you.
Oh yeah, big time.
Unless you're playing chess or something, it's not going to help you.
I'm trying to think of what
Even then.
sport. Maybe video games. Maybe
Esports, it's in the game.
Esports?
Doesn't it specifically slow you down? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Depends, I guess. I don't know. From what I hear,
I get better at video games when I'm drunk, but I
Yeah,
don't know if
well-
I'm necessarily getting better. I just think I'm
you
doing
hit a threshold
better.
where you're doing like really good. Because I've had nights when I've played video games, kind of drunk,
Sure.
and then you hit a threshold where you're like really good, and then I've tend to cross the threshold, and then you just get real bad real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a fine line.
It's like
where
a
you're-
climax and then boom,
Yeah.
falling action.
You ever been at a party where you're like killing it in like a drinking game or something, like beer pong? Never.
Yes, I'm known for my partying. It's me, Party Mike.
Party Boy Mike.
Party Mike
I'm
underscore that guy.
Hi, that guy, Party Boy
that
Mike.
guy, Party Mike.
Here to fucking shoot all the shots on beer pong.
I can say no. I agree with you in a sense to where you're drinking and you do hit like a high in your night,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have a pivotal choice. You keep going. You see if
ride-
it gets higher,
Ride that way.
or do you back off?
Yep. And yeah, it's usually bad when it comes to video games. Usually you'll hit that threshold. I'll have like
Sure.
2 or 3 good games, and then you just see
And then you're drunk.
boom, 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 0 kills, 0 kills, died too fast. Yeah.
For sure. I think a part of life is finding your climax.
I heard that. All the lady listeners here are like, fucking say it again.
Part of your life is finding your climax, whether that be sexual or drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyhow, getting back to the point at hand, marijuana, in my opinion, I could be wrong. I'm not, but in my opinion, does not help in terms of running
No.
in any sense.
Especially
of the imagination.
sprinting.
Yes. So, in my opinion, if you're looking for drugs, I would say
Speed.
speed.
Because you're running.
Yes, because you're.
You like that? For those of you that didn't understand that fun little ditty, you want to run fast? Take some
Shut
speed.
up. No, but it doesn't help in terms of running. If you're looking for drugs, it should be like performance enhancers, muscle enhancers, steroids,
Yeah.
speed, if you will.
Oh yeah, I
battery
agree.
juice, whatever.
Battery juice.
But marijuana seems like a very unsubstantial thing. To play devil's advocate, though, I can also see it being a rule
yeah,
to where whatever reason, no drugs, period, all
Yeah.
drugs bad.
yeah.
If you break that rule, that's a consequence, right?
Yeah, you think the Russians are going to be cool with people smoking weed and getting like drug tested and it coming up?
The Russians are not cool with anything.
Yeah.
Sorry to all our Russian viewers.
Well, the Russian government isn't cool with
Yeah,
anything.
there we go.
And they're notoriously known in the Olympics for like doping too, like steroids and shit.
I watched Rocky 3,
Yeah.
so we definitely know
Yeah,
how
man.
that goes.
It was us versus the what are they, the Soviets, whatever the fuck they're. I don't know.
You die.
Yeah, if he dies, he dies.
Yeah, super famous.
But yeah, I think it's stupid. But I understand if that's a rule, and she went into it like knowing that that's a rule.
yeah, it's hard, right?
If they like surprised her with a drug test,
Mhm.
and she took this is like, dude. Obviously, Mike and I have not done any research on this. But if they like,
Actually, I
Did you
have
a
a
little bit?
paper out.
oh my god, okay, well, jeez,
How dare you?
How dare you?
I'm hitting my
But if
climax
she-
already.
But if she like took a drug test beforehand, or like everything was kosher, then all of a sudden, like she said that like her mom had passed and she smoked a cope or something like that. Which whatever, who cares what the reason is? And it's like, if you know that it's the rule, and you know that you might get drug tested, I probably wouldn't be smoking weed if I'm going to the Olympics.
It's kind of like, I mean, it's the same thing with
stupid
jobs.
rule.
You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
like you could get randomly drug tested, and if they find, like, they have grounds to fire you,
Yeah,
which I think is baloney.
depending on what you do.
Yeah.
If you're running in the Olympics, different than operating a crane with hundreds of people around you. You know what I mean?
It's about the same risk.
Swinging a two-ton beam around all these
Yeah,
workers.
For sure. And running the hurdles.
Yeah, and jumping hurdles and running fast 100 yards.
Same risk.
Yeah.
Same amount of casualties could occur.
Shit, dude.
I don't know. It's a weird subject. In my opinion, I don't think someone should be penalized for marijuana.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I think that rule needs to be nixed.
Yeah, let her
But-
run. Who cares? If she's good at it. It's like
Say it again.
Let her run. Let her run. Hashtag let her run.
Especially if it's going to propel the United States.
Yeah, we want first place, baby.
First place.
USA.
USA. I don't care what kind of drugs you got in your system. Hell, do
that's-
crack before a race. I don't care.
There's like a whole argument of like let professional athletes do like steroids if they want to. Like think of how good sports would be if everyone just did like baseball. Everyone's just doping up on like steroids and shit.
There's an
Football.
argument for it. Yeah.
Be super fun to watch.
Do you want that?
I
Like,
think-
is that something you're cool with?
I
As
don't
like
care.
a viewer.
Oh yeah, cool. Whatever. If as long as they are all right with it and they know like the effects long term too. Who cares? Let them do whatever they want.
Look, I'm with you. I don't believe in
Yeah.
high octane sports. I believe like
Sports.
you know what would be a better. I would watch this sport if it was football,
Okay.
American football,
Okay.
and all the players before they played got drunk as hell.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Right, like on the rising action, right? We haven't climaxed quite yet. We're not
Okay.
in the falling action,
So-
rising action.
Oh my god.
They are like feeling good.
And it's like 100-degree heat out in Texas somewhere.
And they have to blow like what's it called?
0.08?
Breathalyzer? Yeah. They have
They
to
have
hit like
to-
a certain point
They
to
have
be,
to
like
be
play.
too drunk to,
Yeah.
to drive, and they have to get out there and play and remember their plays and stuff.
Every time there's like a penalty,
That's
take a
pretty cool.
shot.
Oh my god.
Every time like a touchdown happens, the other team has to take a
Well,
shot.
that just sounds like you're gonna send a lot of people to the hospital.
Hell yeah.
But I think every it'd be cool.
Wouldn't you watch it?
Every minute they have to take it'd be like a power hour, but for the football players, every minute they take a shot of beer.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Keep them hydrated. I'm not saying,
Yeah.
just beer. Keep them hydrated. But I
Yeah.
mean, also be drinking beer.
Halftime, they're just chugging water and hooked up to IVs.
Or have basketball players,
Okay.
shrooms.
Oh.
Yeah, start fucking.
Oh my god.
Starts, what's it called?
Just
Hallucinating.
tripping out.
Yeah.
There's just people just huddled in the corner with their hands or their head in their knees.
But see, the problem with that is everybody might stop playing. If you're drunk, you'll get angrier and
Yeah,
just
that's
keep
true.
playing and get more aggressive.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
especially-
testosterone and man.
Imagine the QB trying to throw passes all hammered up and
Yeah.
stuff. Maybe they'd be better.
Yeah,
That'd be a fun. I'd watch it.
I'd watch it.
Why don't you sell this idea to the NFL
I'm telling you, like,
before the Super Bowl, like the Puppy Bowl, right after the Puppy Bowl?
we'll just call it like, I don't know, Happy Hour Power Bowl. I don't know.
That's a working title.
Yeah, it's working.
We'll get something better.
Not good on the spot. I'm just saying, I don't know. Like you said, I don't care as long as it's not something that's like muscle enhancing or
Yeah.
like visibly cheating.
Right. It's
cares?
unnaturally
Who
like
cares?
yeah. I don't give a
What, you
shit.
can't fucking drink during the Olympics either?
You can't.
You
I don't
can't
think.
take a shot before you go out there and, I don't know,
I think
throw the discus?
We talked about this with like the shooting competitions. They're not allowed to drink. Or no, I can't remember if they're not allowed to or some people do drink.
You said something like it slows their heart
It
down. or
doesn't slow
something.
their heart down.
Yeah, whatever.
Because Ro called in real pissed off. He's like,
like-
alcohol raises your
Actually,
and then he just threw up all over his phone. When
my
he
name's
left the
Ro.
voicemail.
I live on the East Coast.
Yeah, dumb bitch.
Fuck the East Coast.
Yeah,
I
and
love
the West
the East Coast. It's
Coast.
fine. And fuck the Middle Coast too.
F them all. But yeah, it's. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb that that's like what everyone's all up in arms about.
Yeah,
Like worried about.
how bored are you to where this is what you're arguing? How
There's
dare
a lot-
she? How
there's-
dare she smoke the marijuana?
There's a lot of other shit going on that's a little more important.
It's
I feel like.
bro, if you can beat her in a race, and you go get your happy ass out there, all sober and what have you, and if you can win, fine, you go represent America.
What's her name? I'll just look up.
I told you, I've done extensive research.
Yeah, I could tell.
Mallory would know. The one time
I just
we
want
don't.
to see how ripped she is. Runners' legs are like insane usually. She's a U.S. sprinter. She's got quite the head of hair on her. Look at her.
Yeah. That's something else
Tracks
that
are
people were all...
Shakari
I don't know the
Richardson.
pronunciation. But that's something else everybody was all up in the arms about. Like, her hair was not like a protocol or what have you. It's dumb. It's like, what the hell?
Dude, look at her leg muscles. Look at how muscular she is.
Yeah, she could kill a man
dude.
by just like looking at him.
Her biceps too.
Yeah, that's
Holy
an athlete.
Shit. She looks like that looks like a swimmer almost.
Yeah.
She looks like she's got swimmer's muscles.
She just seems like she works out like all around. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are we nitpicking these stupid things?
Who cares?
Who fucking cares?
It's all entertainment
who cares
anyways.
what color her hair is?
Yeah.
Who cares?
At the end of the day, I feel like, I mean, I know it's like something when it comes to, how would you pull yourself out there? When it comes to like winning and medals and shit like that, but I feel like most of the people running this are just looking for views and people to watch. What, did you fuck something up over there? Just plug it in the other one.
I didn't check that
Is that
one.
better?
No, it's still
Turn
there.
it up.
Oh,
Turn it
no.
up. Just turn it up. Turn it up.
Yeah, when I fuck something up, I really fuck it up.
Jeez, what did you do?
Oh no, nothing's
Can you hear
working.
yourself?
No.
Oh my god.
Time out.
How about now?
God damn it, no.
Plug it and then plug it back in. Can you turn the knob up?
If I do that, I can hear myself.
Oh, okay.
Do you
Does it
wanna
work?
Do that?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay.
I don't care.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, I'm keeping all that in. I don't give a shit.
No.
It was like 2 seconds. Who cares?
No.
But yeah,
Okay.
this lady is ripped, son.
Yeah. I don't. It just. Why do people care? They're representing the country, so who fucking cares?
Yep, I don't give a shit.
It's like, oh, not appropriate. They don't look like
Stupid. Yeah, I think people try to hold athletes and other people to a higher standard.
Yeah, it's a weird standard.
And it's like, I forget who it was. I think it was like one of the basketball greats was like, I'm not here to be a role model for your fucking 5-year-old son. I'm here to ball out.
Yeah.
I'm not here to fucking
It's like, what's the point
be
if you
PG.
can't- Yeah, it's like, what is the point if the athletes who are participating aren't the best athletes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to see like, third and fourth place people competing against other third and fourth place people. I want to see first place people fighting each other
Definitely.
with nail guns.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's all I want.
After 6 shots at happy hour.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I just
The whole
heard about it and
thing's-
I wanted to discuss with you and see where you were coming from.
The whole thing's silly.
I don't know.
It's silly. I don't get what the BFD is, God,
The big friendly giant?
I need a fucking haircut. For those of you watching on YouTube, I'm apologizing for this wild
You
mane.
should be apologizing to me. Look at all his hair.
I know it's bad.
Your hair is literally still shorter than mine at this moment.
It
I
is, but
think.
it's unruly.
And I got a haircut like 2 weeks ago.
That's nice. I'm thinking about keeping mine longer for some reason.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at Stracks the other day, and there's this lady. I was getting some greens. Oh, I found out I need to start eating a little bit healthier too.
Oh, what'd she say? Your cholesterol's a little high?
No, heart. Well, she didn't tell me anything.
Great doctor.
I kind of just on my own. My heart. What is it? Your blood pressure 130/80.
Yeah.
Just a little high. A little high for my age. 120 to 70 is normal.
Yeah, that's normal. But I mean, 130/80 is nothing to like cry home about.
I know, but I want to bring that puppy down. So I looked up ways to bring my blood pressure down.
Yeah.
Less sodium. Obviously, work out. More veggies. Dieting. I think I eat too late too. On top of it.
Yeah, you shouldn't eat after a certain time. You should do the gremlin rule.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I never thought of that. That's a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah, I eat late. Like, I'll work out,
Like,
and then I'll eat at, like, 7 o'clock at night.
Like a dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you go to bed, your body doesn't have enough time to like digest.
Yeah, but I'm up kind of late, too. I'm up to, like, at least 10:30.
My point is
Giving that body some
you're
time to
up,
digest.
but you're not like doing anything like extravagant.
I'm sitting
like,
on my
activity.
computer.
Yeah, like you should be eating at 5 because then you still have like 4 hours before you really like settle down into bed.
Maybe I should eat before I work out. I hate doing that, though, because you just feel heavy,
Yeah,
But maybe I need to start doing that.
you should. Well, the problem is you get home later.
Yeah. You all right there, bud?
Yeah, you get home later. You get home later, so you have only so much time to work out, shower, eat.
That's
then
it.
you
Yeah.
gotta,
Just
like,
not enough time in the damn day.
There
you know
really
what I mean?
isn't. You should.
It sucks.
You're not going to do this, but if you wanted my opinion on the matter,
I'm listening.
you should work out before you go to work.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to wake up early.
Early for Johnny is like, I'd have to
7
wake up
o'clock.
at 7 o'clock to work
Pretty
out
much.
and then do all this stuff. But then think about it. You get home,
Yeah,
you're like 5:30ish, take a shower, eat dinner, and that's it.
that's nice.
Yeah.
That is kind of nice, but
and it's also sleeping. Your sleep pattern is like important to your health as well.
yeah, my sleep
The
kind of
fact that you go to bed at like 11 or 12
yeah, it's not
every
good.
night.
It's not good.
Johnny's fucking texting me at like 10 o'clock.
It was 10:30
He's
the
like,
other night.
hey.
Yeah, it was
I'm like, I'm in bed.
I was like, I
Leave
know
me alone.
everyone's literally asleep that
Yeah.
I messaged last night on Facebook.
The only reason I even entertained you last night was
Let's hear.
because I was looking up Yu-Gi-Oh card prices.
Holy shit! You're
see-
trying to see if you can sell that too.
And I was like, huh.
Mike's sitting on a small fortune over here in video games and
Well,
cards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna raid your apartment.
It's not like anything worth raiding an apartment, I'd say, for.
Yeah,
I'm going to
I
keep them
hear
in
you.
a lockbox.
dude, that's what
now.
I was like.
Yeah.
You need to get yourself a safety deposit box for some of those cards.
I don't think I have any cards that are
Or
like
just
crazy expensive.
Get a small fireproof safe.
I do have one of those.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I keep Mona in there.
Oh,
when I'm at work.
during tornadoes.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
Mona, get in there.
She's like, meow. It's really small.
Vacuum seals it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was at
She's a good deal.
Stracks, and I'm looking for. This was like a week ago, by the way. Old story. I still thought it was kind of funny. There's an not elderly, I'd say a middle-aged woman browsing through the greens, and I was
Vegetables?
going. Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes. And I was going up, and I grabbed 2 heads of broccoli, stuffed them in my bag, and she's like fussing through like all this, like the leafy stuff.
Yeah.
Not lettuce, but there's like all sorts of shit. She's like, "Do you know if this is cilantro or parsley?" And I was like, "Dude, they look exactly the same too." I'm like, honestly, I really couldn't tell. She was actually, now that I think about it, she was actually all right looking for like, you know what I mean? She was
Ooh,
like
you going for those cougars?
She was like kind
those
of
milfs?
kind of on the border of
Yeah.
MILF.
Wow.
I was like,
Wow. She wanted to know what your
That's what I was like,
sriracha
I wonder
looked
what-
like, you know what I mean?
I wonder if she like asked me because she wanted to know, or if she was like saying what's up.
Did
Maybe
she
I-
have a wedding ring on?
Dude, I don't even look at that shit.
No?
I don't know.
As a single gentleman, I would imagine you would.
I'm terrible at that.
You really?
Yeah,
That's like
never
an easy
look.
way to tell.
I never look.
They say, they were talking on the radio
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of times women, at least the women that were on the show that I was listening to, said they will go purposefully to like the stores after like working hours to like see men
Nice.
after work.
Well, that's what
And, like,
that's what time
potentially
I
meet a
was
single
there
person. Yeah.
at.
So maybe
That makes sense. Maybe
Yeah.
I misread it because I was just like, yeah, whatever. But no, she's like, is this parsley or cilantro? I was like, honestly, I have no idea. I was nice. I didn't say that, but I was like, I forget. Made small talk. And she's like, well, here, go ahead. And she's like, and she sniffed it. She's like, you know what cilantro smells like? I was like, oh, yeah. She's like, go ahead and smell. And I was like, I don't know. It's kind of weird to smell like produce if you're not going to buy it. But I smelled it anyways. I told her, I was like, I don't know if this is weird, but I'm just going to smell it too. And I was like, that's parsley. And then I was like, this is cilantro for sure. Because I know what cilantro smells like.
Okay.
Smells
I don't
like-
know what either are.
They say that some people think cilantro tastes like, what is it? It's something real weird. It's not mint, but it's like,
Like mint ice cream?
yeah, definitely. Cilantro tastes like, cilantro tastes soapy. That's what it is. Some people say cilantro tastes like soap for some reason.
I don't know. I've never had it.
You've never had it like on a taco? I'm sure you've had it on. It's a garnish.
I don't eat tacos.
Yes, you do.
There's only one kind of taco I
Oh,
eat, if you know what I mean. Hey, no, I usually take that off.
What?
Yeah, I don't eat vegetables.
Come on, man. But anyway, so I sniffed this stuff and I was like, yeah, that's cilantro and that's parsley. And she's like, I thought so and all this shit. And I was like, nah, I just sniffed some random parsley that someone's going to get at Stracks.
Yeah.
So good luck to you.
You get her number?
No, I did not.
Wow.
I was just like, okay, see ya. And I just like walked away.
Yikes.
So I don't know if she was really, I could have misread it, but I don't think I did. I don't think she was trying to
I think
pick me up at Stracks.
I think a good rule of thumb, this goes out to all of our single male listeners too, is
Oh,
never
single ladies.
assume
Yeah.
that an interaction between a woman and you is a woman trying to like pick
Exactly.
you up.
Oh, trust me, dude. I grew up with a house full of women.
Unless she's like specifically like, what are you doing later?
My sister's friends
know?
just fucking basically drove my ego down into the ground and buried it 12 feet under there. So I picked up on those kind of cues real young. So that's why I don't really like pursue women like most guys. I'm like, whatever. She probably didn't want to talk to me, just because I think it's not some kind of weird trauma, maybe.
All right. Everybody that the single male listeners, go my advice. Maybe you need to like up yourself a little bit. Maybe assume that maybe 1 out of 10 are trying to do that.
Shoot my shot more often.
Jesus Christ, Johnny.
Yeah.
Knowing your sister's friends, though, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, and especially being like middle school girls.
Mm-hmm.
They're the worst.
Damn, motherfucker.
They're the freaking worst. You all right?
Drove your fucking
Oh, yeah,
ego to
man.
the ground.
Dude, they did not take any of me or my friend's shit.
What was the rudest thing? Not the rudest, but what was like the meanest thing that they said to you?
Well, they just didn't take our shit. I can't even remember. It was just like, I learned not to fuck with them early. I was like, I'm not even going to fuck with them. You know? I was like, I'm not even going to like try to play around or be cutesy or whatever you want to call it.
You just ran away. Smart,
I was
honestly.
like, whatever. Fuck these girls. Cooties.
Cooties.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But yeah, store. I don't know if that's true. Maybe if people who are listening who are single women want to call in and maybe like give me some headway if that's a true thing or not. Because it works both ways. I've heard it to where people don't like going to the store because they get hit on at certain times.
I could see that.
I don't know.
I just don't like seeing people I know at the store. I'm like, fuck this. That's why I go to stores that aren't in Lowell.
Would you want to be hit on at the store?
It depends.
By like a woman? I don't know.
She nice?
Whatever you're into.
She
Sure.
nice looking? Like
Sure.
if I got catcalled at Stracks?
I mean, let's say there's
I'd be like, hell yeah.
Let's say every time you go into Stracks, there's at least one person who comes up to you and starts flirting, and maybe half the time it's somebody you're interested in, and half the other time it's someone you're not. Would that eventually get to the point where you're like, I don't like this, or are you okay with it?
The logical reason or answer is no, I wouldn't be okay with it, but I think the times that I was okay with it would outweigh the times I wasn't.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah. I think I'd be cool with it. It'd probably be like a little confidence boost for me too.
I mean, everybody likes a compliment.
Yeah. As long as it wasn't too like aggro.
Right.
Like they weren't smacking my ass when
Yeah.
I walked into Stracks or like whistling and shit at me. Like were they catcalling me like straight New York?
As soon as you
like-
walk in, they're like,
like
hey,
fucking
baby!
construction worker
Does
in
it
New
smell
York.
like,
What
what'd
up?
you say?
Oh, you fine.
Parsley?
Yeah. Does it taste like soap? What's it smell like?
There was only one time in my presence that a man complimented my wife. And it was so fucking smooth
Was
that
it?
I'm mad.
Wow.
It was an older gentleman. I'm not old, like midlife, right?
Was he like creepily?
No.
Or it was
That's
just like
the
a
thing.
legit compliment?
It was a legit.
Like you
so
look beautiful kind of thing.
This was when we were in London.
Oh boy. Oh man. So you got some freaking Euro feller
I'm like, what the
laying
fuck?
down some. Man, I was like, I'm living here. Never moving back, bitch.
He came up to us when we were in a pub doing our pub thing. And he came up to the group and he's like, hi, I don't mean to bother you guys.
Do it in the accent.
Hello. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you.
Thanks.
I just want to tell you, and he points at Mal. Not points, but like gestures towards Mal. He's like,
Points at like I was like,
I just want to tell you.
I just want to tell you that the gal over here.
I say.
Blimey, I did.
He's just like, I want to say you have the most beautiful eyes. He's like, you all have a good night.
Wow.
And he split out.
And he slipped
And
Mal's
she was
number
like-
real quick.
And I was like, all right, I got to go out back. Come
Turn
on, you
your
and
hat
me,
around.
you and me. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I did the Ash Ketchum thing. I was like, all right, buddy, you know I'm American, right?
Mike's first fucking
I got like
bar-
5 guns in my
Mike's
pocket.
First bar brawl is across the big fucking
Well, that's the thing.
pond.
Like, if it's not creepy, if it's something like that, like, hey, I just want to say, like, I'm not trying to be like forward.
Weird.
I just want to say, like, you have really beautiful eyes.
That's nice.
That's like, and then
That makes someone feel good.
because
too.
I was there, and I was like, that's really nice.
Yeah. You're like, wait a sec. That's my wife.
That's my wife. I was like, that's really nice, because I knew he wasn't. It
Yeah.
was just like a compliment.
Right.
And she took it really fucking nice, obviously.
She loved it
mentions
probably.
it to this
Hell
day.
yeah, dude,
We're
I would
driving
too.
and we have like an argument, and she's like, you know that British guy said I have
I'm moving
beautiful
back
eyes.
to London.
I was like, your eyes are brown.
They must not ever see the brown eyes over there.
No, but it's wild that like
It's
it
funny.
depends how you're approached.
Mhm.
It depends what is said.
It's like a tactic.
Yeah.
Or it's like, and it depends what your intentions are too. That guy was probably just
He
being,
was probably just literally being
nice. Hopefully he wasn't trying
Yeah.
to like pick up.
Like if someone came to you, again, going back to our
Stracks,
situation, yeah. If someone came up to you and was like, hey, I just want to say, like, I think
Like, get lost, you creep.
I can't say like your eyes are really nice.
They're not just brown.
I don't know. It's like, hey, I just want to say like you look nice today.
I'd be
Like something just very casual.
Just casual?
Yeah, just something like a girl comes up to you, says, hey, I don't, not trying to be rude or anything, but I think you look really nice. I don't know how to flirt or say compliments.
Just say you like my smile.
Are you smiling at the grocery store? Because
I always smile at the grocery store. I'm just happy to be there, man. I'm picking up food. You know me.
Johnny is like grabbing milk and cabbages, and he's like, hey, let's go. Okay, but yeah, say like, hey, I just want to say like, I really like your smile.
I'm like,
See, that's you gotta.
I'm like,
Like, are you okay with someone like coming up to you at the store
Totally.
and just being like that?
Totally.
Okay, what if she's a bit more aggressive? It's like, hey, handsome, you wanna do something later tonight?
I'd be like, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I would feel weird flirting with
she
you.
was
I'm like trying to find.
how much older than me was she? She like 50?
No,
40,
no.
30?
I don't know. Say
Like my age?
Say you couldn't tell.
I'd be like, cool. What's your number?
Like, would you?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
If I found her attractive, I'd be
Sure.
like, yeah, whatever. As long as, see, I'm skeptical. I always think someone's trying to set me up too. I think I'm just gonna get like fucking
You see me in the other
burned,
aisle,
exactly. Or like she's like some weird prostitute, and like her pimp's gonna whoop my ass or something weird.
Yeah, it's common throughout this area
Never
for
know.
pimps to be about.
You never know. I'm always afraid I'm gonna get my ass whooped by somebody.
Well, what would you say to like?
Or I'll walk. Her like husband will walk in and whoop the shit out of me.
That's a different. That's
Shoot
their
my ass?
problem. That's
Okay.
not your problem.
Oh, fuck.
So, what would you say if you saw like a good-looking girl in the store? You didn't see a wedding ring. You saw her like
Probably wouldn't say
looking
anything to
You're looking
her.
at parsley, but like yeah.
If I had like an interaction with her, like,
But see, that's something that could lead up. Be like, hey, I just want to say like, you have a really nice smile, or hey, I really like your eyes. Like you
I
have
probably
really
wouldn't say
beautiful
eyes. That's really intimate.
I know. That's why
really
I was
intimate.
like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Or like
I
you
don't know
look
what I would
nice
say.
today, or I don't know something that's
see,
not.
that's the thing too. I wouldn't want to come off like too like I really like your
Casual?
shoes. No, like I really like your clothes or your shoes.
No,
because I
that's
might send her the wrong
superficial.
vibe too.
Yeah. See how it's tricky? It's like a
Yeah.
minefield.
Yeah,
Like,
I
eyes
really
are
like.
fine.
Maybe I really like your hair. about
I
your
don't know about hair.
What about your? I don't fucking know. See, it's tough.
It's tough. It's tough.
I really like your purse.
'Cause
I really
that's
like your shoes.
Yeah, because I feel like it's easier for women to approach a guy and be like, "Hey, you look really nice. You look really nice.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
cool.
interested in like, or like, hey, I like your smile, whatever."
Right.
It's harder for a guy just to approach a woman and like give a casual compliment because you're not sure what a compliment is.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
Because some people are very like, they don't want to be complimented on their appearance.
Right.
They
Yeah.
only want to be complimented on like their personality.
Yes,
but that's hard to see.
I understand that. Yeah, you can't go
when
to
you're
Stracks
passing.
and see someone's
Hey,
personality.
I see what you got in your cart there. It seems like you know what's what.
You're a smart
I like
eater.
Oreos too.
Yep. Oh, those Doritos.
Yeah.
I know what kind of girl you are. Late night snacks.
Yes.
No, I'm not slinging out.
You want me to have
Oh,
you as a late
I'll
night
call you
snack?
late- oh, that'd be nice. There's some
And you
smooth-
dip her like that.
I dip her in the aisle.
Yeah.
In the chip aisle.
and you have an Oreo in your mouth, and you just
I go in for a quick
she grabs it from you.
a quick Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
Is that the movie with the spaghetti? Where they
It's
kiss?
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. No, my bad.
No, it's Lady,
Lady
in the
and the
Tramp.
I'm not out at Stracks slinging compliments to anybody, unless it's. I was just gonna say something really stupid. I was gonna say unless it was like a vehicle outside, like really nice truck to a guy, I'd be like, "That's a fucking sick truck." That's probably all I would say. Or if someone had a pole in a boat or something, I'd be like, "That's a nice boat." That's all. Those are the only compliments I'm giving out. Because then they'd be like, "Hell
Hey,
yeah, man!"
that's a nice boat.
I'd be like, "That is well." Depending on what the boat is, I'd be like, "That's a really nice, whatever." Like, 18-foot Lund, man. You hitting the big lake?
This is not.
You want to take me with you?
This is not a trap in any which way. Do you find it more comfortable to compliment a guy than it is to compliment a
Totally.
woman? Yeah?
Yes. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with you. Because it's easy. It's like, I don't
And
know.
I've done that before. I'll have a few beers at the bar, like, those are some sick boots, man. Seriously, I've done it. They're like nice designer boots on a guy, and they're like,
You
he's
could
like,
do that
"Fuck
to
yeah,
a
thanks,
woman.
man."
You see
I
her
don't
wearing
know.
like Uggs. Hey,
Yeah.
those are some really nice Uggs.
I wouldn't say it to Uggs. You better step up
What
your,
about they
your
got
boot
Crocs?
game. Eh,
No, not Crocs.
No. You got to step up that boot game. But yeah, I've definitely been like, that's a nice fucking flannel, dude. I like that a lot. I'm a sucker for some flannel.
I know you
I love
are.
flannel. It's too hot outside to wear flannel. I'm pissed off. Stick with
That's
these
a really
stupid
nice
t-shirts.
boat.
Hell yeah, I've done it before. Guys have come up to myself and my dad and like talked to us about our boats and vehicles and whatever.
I will say,
So
not that I've been complimented by many women my day.
yeah, I haven't either. Don't worry.
But I will say, when I'm complimented by a man, when they say, that's a real nice shirt you got, it's usually my Bold and Brash with
Nice,
Squidward.
hell yeah.
They're like, that's a nice shirt, or it's like
Yeah.
Kakashi and someone who recognizes it.
Hell yeah.
I always find it like joyful that a man has told me that. If a woman tells me that, it's like, all right.
Cool.
But like a
Get
man,
lost.
I'm like, hell
Well, you're
yeah,
also-
man.
You're also married, so you're like, get the fuck out of here.
I don't care.
Like a dude comes up, he's like, nice fucking shirt, SpongeBob, or
Yeah,
or
it's always
SpongeBob
like
for
a
life,
weird, like
baby.
that's such a friendly
Yeah.
thing. Like there's no like,
Your
I don't
Bold
know.
and Brash shirt.
I
That's
feel like when you
hilarious.
compliment like a guy, it's not like a give and take.
Yeah,
It's like it's literally just a compliment.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not
just like-
wanting something.
exactly.
Unless they are wanting something,
They
in which
could.
case I'm still fine with it.
They could, yeah.
I'm like,
Wait,
hell
that's
yeah,
that's
man.
even better if
Yeah.
it's a compliment from like a a gay guy.
A gay guy?
I love a gay compliment.
Do you?
I love it.
How
I
many-
haven't gotten
I was
many.
gonna say,
haven't gotten
have you?
many. Have not gotten many. I'd say maybe one,
Yeah.
maybe one or two.
I've gotten called cute a couple of times, and I tell you that has boosted my ego than any compliment I've received from a woman
How about
in my life.
How about when a gay man tells you that you look sharp or something like that? Even better, right?
I have not been told that, but if that happened, I
Mhm.
would die.
Yeah.
I would literally die and go to heaven because that's it.
yeah, I don't think I've been told that.
I would memorize the outfit I was wearing every outing I'd go to. That is the outfit
Every
I would
nice
wear.
restaurant you go to, you're wearing
100%.
that.
100%.
Man, oh man. Yeah, I 100% agree. I would be like photographing that and be like, make
Yeah.
sure I remember what I was wearing that night.
Sorry, I didn't mean to side quest.
I don't
your
know what we were
conversation.
I don't even know what we were talking
We were
about.
talking about you sniffed some
Parsley.
woman's parsley.
I sniffed. It was weird. It was just a weird experience. It was something out of the blue. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Sniffing produce with another unknown, middle-aged, kind of attractive woman
Yeah.
who may or may have not have.
A wedding ring? That's
Had a
something you
wedding
gotta
ring.
look out for, man.
Now, dude, all my friends are getting married now, so it's like now I'm starting to watch for them more
Mm-hmm.
because now like everyone's ringing up, son.
Ringing up.
You got that ring on, that bling.
Yeah. It's not that important.
You need to get yourself one of those. What's that made of? Do you know?
gold.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I chose.
Well,
so-
damn, son. All right.
gold.
Money bags over here.
Well, I had the option. Like, obviously, I had the option of different stuff. I'm not really a white gold guy.
I'm more of a
And
rose gold man myself.
they have that. It's not like obsidian, but it's, you know what I mean, like chrome or
Yeah,
something.
it's not titanium. It's not.
It's like black or some type.
What the fuck is that? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Platinum? Is
Some-
it like a dark platinum?
Yeah, something like that. And I don't know. I just felt like,
Gold is nice.
as ironically as it is, I wanted to go kind of classic with this.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the way I want it. I felt like it was just a very classic, safe thing, and it kind of looks like the Lord of the Rings.
It does look like the Lord of the Rings
So I was
ring.
like, hell, I'll go with that.
You should get some or whatever it is, elvish, I think, on there. Elven.
My ring is very close. The ring that they use for Lord of the Rings
Ring
is
of
slightly
power.
wider.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little bit wider. Otherwise, it's the same thing.
Right. A lot of the guys that I know that are getting wifed up have
Their life is ending.
their life is totally over, man.
I love you, man.
My life ended on 2020 Halloween.
October 31st.
But they're all using like this really heavy metal, like tungsten and shit, and it's just a band, so it doesn't break. And if they lose it, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know.
Here's the problem. Getting sloppy.
They do that.
With that type of metal
No.
is that you can't cut it.
Mm.
So I think Mallory had a case to where she knew somebody
Scary.
to where the ring didn't obviously get bigger, but they did, and they couldn't cut it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of
Because-
this shit like that.
Yeah, so they had to I don't know how they eventually got it off, but like gold you can cut, obviously. White gold you can cut. But like that tungsten and stuff, you cannot cut it. So if that gets stuck, you're fucked.
That gets stuck, you're fucked. Just
Yeah.
like some of the
Step bro,
Step
what
bro,
are you
doing? What are you doing, step brother?
I'm stuck in a dryer.
Oh my god, what are you doing? Hey, I wanted to show you something. Oh fuck, what was it? Speaking of rings,
It better be good.
no, but I've heard of people like people that drink or have too much sodium, like their hands blow up and their ring gets stuck
Yeah.
on their fingers.
Cuts off circulation, and it's wild. I actually need to get mine sized down because look how much space is in between there.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little
dude,
big
you need
on
to
me.
adjust that.
Well, I lost some weight, so I mean,
Damn, son.
shedding those pounds, I gotta shed the ring length.
That is fucked up.
While you're looking that up,
Why is this? It's saying that my site can't be reached. What the fuck? Is it not letting me?
go to dark web shit.
What the fuck, man?
For you guys listening, Johnny actually kept on his word for once, and he invited me, Mallory, and Casey on a boat day.
Oh yeah, dude! I forgot that happened in the span of us last recording.
Mm-hmm. Real fun time. Went on a boat. Problem though that happened. Me and Johnny were unsheathing the boat with the cover. We got it all done, and Johnny's like, "I'm gonna go up and get some gas for the boat
for the pontoon boat." Yeah,
yeah. And Mal and Casey got onto the boat, and I'm looking around to make sure like everything is flipped off.
Yeah, flipped off.
Get to the end of the boat where there's the ladder where you get on and off the boat in the water, and there is a giant black snake,
bull snake.
and in my mind. And I kid you not, this is the process. My grandmother used to have fake snakes all the time to like keep critters away from her garden and whatnot, and other snakes
That's
away.
funny.
I was like, huh, they have a fake snake. I was like, I wonder if it's to keep like possums and raccoons out of the boat. And then I saw it like move like a little bit, and Mallory said like the color went away from my face.
I've never seen someone
I
so
walked away,
nervous about a snake.
and they're
dude.
like, "What's wrong?" And I got so scared I couldn't speak. I was speechless, and I was like,
That
"I just have to
snake
get away."
Literally scared the speech out of you.
Yeah, I don't like snakes,
What the
man.
fuck, man?
So it ruined boat day. Johnny was up and he was like, "What's going on?"
It was not to
and
not
I was
ruin
like,
boat day.
"Get your gun!"
Dude, Mike was literally having a conniption down there on the dock. I was
It
like,
was.
"What is fucking happening?" It was like probably like 4 foot, 3 foot, bull snake. Yeah, they're not poisonous. They just eat. That was weird.
That was on.
They're not poisonous. They just eat like mice and critters down there by the lake.
I don't care if it's poisonous. I don't care if it doesn't have any teeth. I don't like snakes.
I don't
I
care
told
about
you
any
to
of
bring
that.
your 18 shell shotgun
I wish.
to the boat to blow that shit
Shell
out.
shotgun. I don't think they make those, but
Johnny
that'd be
took a
pretty
little
dope.
oar and just flipped it into the water, and then it fucking came back
It
to
did.
land. And I was like, "We gotta go, we gotta go."
It
I'm
did
kicking off land. I'm
It
like,
started
"Let's go."
slithering back towards the dock. I was like, I'm surprised he's like not afraid of us. Usually he gets the hell out of there.
Yeah, I do not care for snakes. So boat day was a success.
It was fun. We did a
except
little,
for the snake.
we did a little swimming. We did a little barbecuing. We did a little cruising around.
Yeah,
We now have a bunch of inflatables to pull.
I saw.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. We'll have to pull your ass around one of these days.
I would love that.
Hell yeah. Well, the internet's fucked, so we're not going to be able to use the computer.
What did you want to show me?
I was going to show you this thing with bow hunters in particular. You said with people getting like those rings stuck on.
Yeah.
Sometimes bow hunters will keep their rings on when they're archery hunting, and they'll go to pull back the bow, and their ring will get stuck in the bow, the drawstring. I forget what it's called.
Why? Oh,
And then-
I guess if you're left-handed.
And they'll let go, and 100 pounds of pole or whatever will just rip the skin off their entire finger. And I wanted to show you the fucking photos of it because there's tons of them
Ouch.
online.
Of course.
But my internet's been fucking up here lately. It sucks. I hate Comcast. Hate it.
Say it again.
Shut up, Comcast. Get lost. But yeah.
Mal and I were watching a show on Netflix called Too Hot to Handle.
Okay. What's it about?
It's a show. It's season 2, by the way. It's a show where they drop off like these 10 or so very attractive young people, right?
It's a reality show?
It is.
Oh, my God.
And-
You're watching reality TV?
Yeah. And the catch is that
What the fuck?
they don't know. They think they're on like a party getaway island.
Okay.
Like a TV show. But it drops that it's actually a competition for $100,000.
Oh, shit.
But
I'd be so pissed. Just not to cut you up.
Yeah.
I would be
No,
so
you're fine.
upset if this happened to me, if I thought I was going to a party and all of a sudden it turned into a fucking TV game show.
it gets
Like,
worse.
God damn it.
Because every time they like kiss, any kind of heavy petting, sexual stuff, sex, it cuts out from the pot.
Oh, yeah, you were talking to me about
Yeah.
this.
A while back, season 2 dropped.
Man.
And it was crazy because they were just like making out all the time, heavy petting, grinding. The price kept
petting.
going down, 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 down.
I hate that term, heavy petting.
heavy petting. And I'm like, this is crazy.
Outside
Like,
or inside of clothing?
it can be either.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of stupid.
I
You think it'd be
know.
more points for one of them.
But I'm thinking, I'm like, if I were on this show, there's no like way I would do any of these things to like drop down.
Mike
the
would
price.
be the one person on his team that didn't lose any money.
No.
He would just be like hanging out playing Pokemon.
But Yes, but
So-
that's the thing. I think everybody that was on the show was wealthy because they were like, it's just $3,000 to like kiss someone.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I'm like, $3,000.
They interview all those people
What?
too, so they like know what they're getting. Like they're fucking throwing these characters in there that they know are gonna have some weird chemistry with other characters,
For sure.
and it's a whole I think it's like a whole science.
So my
Yeah.
question for you is, because I'm married and I can't answer this question.
I'm a married man. Went. Life's over, bud.
If
Get
you were
used to
dropped
it.
on an island
Yeah.
for, I think it was 3 weeks,
So they were on an island. Just-
like a getaway island.
Oh, so they
Beautiful.
had like pools and like.
The whole
dinner
time they're in
served.
like bathing suits.
Dude.
They were never once wearing
Was there-
clothing, and they were sharing beds because there's only like 4 beds, so they had
They
to,
weren't
like-
even married.
They weren't even married.
It's a goddamn sin.
Jesus like zapped down and he's like, "This will not stand."
I will not
He
stand by
pointed and they
idly
disintegrated.
and watch these children make love, unadulterated sex.
But it's like you had to split the prize with
Yeah.
everybody.
Okay. Oh, so was there a team? The
No.
whole group.
No, it's just everybody.
Oh, I'd be like, hey, how much money was it?
So from what I understood, it was like $3,000 got taken away if you shared a kiss or made out.
How much did they start with?
100,000. And it was like heavy
How many
petting.
how many people?
Or like hand jobs or what
Nice.
have you.
Nice.
Was like 7.
Is there nudity in the show?
No, but I mean they're like not wearing anything
Was
the
there,
whole time.
Was there any people that look like you and me on the show? Like normal folk?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
But here's what I'm saying. Like if you got dropped into the island, right?
Yeah.
There's like women that were your age
Yeah.
and like was not like they were into you.
Or I think they might just be into you because you're the only thing they have for the next 3 weeks.
Sure, but
Yeah.
still, regardless,
Sure.
they're into you, right?
You see how? Never mind.
Okay. Nah,
Yeah.
what?
Let's say I. You see how I just like automatically just think that they're.
Yeah, your ego
Isn't
really.
that fucked
What
up?
happened?
I don't
man?
know.
Do you need a hug?
So I need.
I'll
I need
hug
some
you on
therapy
camera.
or some shit. Apparently, it's fucked up.
I mean, okay. Anyhow, but like, do you think you could like, especially if a girl, attractive girl,
Mhm.
always like never wearing anything because that's the way the show's set up.
Dope.
Do you think you could not do anything? She wants to do something because they were all like, "I'm a rule breaker."
Be real tough. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, she was like cuddling up to you, and they're always like drinking champagne and shit too. And she's like, "You want a kiss?" Or she like rubs your thigh and like goes towards the the thing you were trying to cup, and it was like squeezing out of you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What would like? Is that something
know,
you could be
man.
like, no?
If I was in my current situation right
Yeah,
now,
right now.
everyone splits $100,000.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not that. So what? There's like 8 people. Everyone get like 10 grand.
So last season, season 1, they split it like 8 ways.
Okay.
But this season, only one person won it.
How much did he win? Did he win the whole pot?
He won after everything was deducted. It was like $52,000.
So you all start out with $100,000.
Yeah, and every time something
dude,
happens,
that's completely different. Yeah, I wouldn't touch.
No.
Right?
The pot is the same,
Okay.
but you all share it.
Okay.
So every time something happens, one pot is deducted, but one person is going to win that pot.
Got it.
Got it?
Through different challenges.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
I probably wouldn't win any of those challenges, so I'd just be fucking everybody. What kind of were they like physical athletic challenges?
No, it wasn't challenges. This show was like show that you can develop relationships without being physical.
Oh, yeah, I could probably do that. If I knew I was gonna get like $100 grand.
But I'm saying like you're constantly tipsy. People are touching you. People are liking
It'd
on
be
you.
fun
They're
for,
sitting
like-
on your lap.
it'd be real
They wanna
tempting
kiss.
for the first 3 days.
They're wearing nothing.
After that,
nothing.
I'd be so probably torn up inside with heartburn, terrible food that I've
Oh.
been eating, all the junk that I've been drinking, and shit that I've been putting in my body. I'd just be bedridden.
Another thing, you cannot self-pleasure yourself.
Says, yeah, good luck with that one.
They have, I'm not kidding, their cameras are literally everywhere.
in the showers?
Yes.
That's
You
fucked up.
cannot do anything.
When I'm taking a shit?
It's in the bathroom.
That's messed up, man. I don't want people watching me
Well,
shit.
they agreed to this.
That'd be so weird to have to know that someone has footage of you in the bathroom doing something.
Sure.
Oh man.
I mean, they can't use it.
Yeah, maybe.
There was
have
like,
to, like,
one point where
censor
this
it.
guy was like in this bathroom and this hot girl was like, "You want to come in the shower with me?" And he was like, eh.
I'd be.
It's like, could you resist
what
that?
if I was just the one stone cold fucking guy who just like was in there just not doing it, just like showering with all these hot babes and not like just keeping it
Can't
together?
yeah.
That wouldn't happen.
No.
It wouldn't happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Could you?
And you think that they hire some of these girls on there just to like try to get
Stir
other
the
people
pot?
to, yeah, exactly.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
There was one who was trying to start. The one who was like, get in the shower with me was totally stirring the pot.
She's like this little fucking multi-millionaire. None
Probably.
of them. Oh, yeah, they all probably. They're all good looking, and they all.
You got to watch the look
What's it
at the
called?
show. Too Hot to Handle.
I would pull up the trailer for internet. Was
You got to watch You got to at least watch a little bit to understand the degree to where like everybody was at. Hot fucking people.
I believe it, man. Like all that reality show is insane. I mean, what is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'll check it out
Take a cold shower beforehand.
Okay, I'll check out the first episode tonight. If you and Mal doesn't have to do this, but if you, I think she'll like it. That Hot Date sketch show.
Oh yeah.
By Brian
watched
Murphy
that.
and Emily Expert. You watched the whole thing?
You shared it, and Mal and I were like, we should check it out.
You
it was
watched it
fucking
last night?
hilarious. Yeah.
That's when I shared it last night.
Yes.
Or 2 nights
We're
ago.
married. We don't do anything.
That's hilarious. You like
we
it?
play Uno Attack.
I thought Mal would really like it for
Yeah.
some reason. It's very funny.
Well,
It's
if that
got
was
some-
the deal, then you have to watch
Oh
it.
fuck! I'll watch an episode tonight, I guess. But it's cool how they it's like the 2 main actors, and they're from Not Another D&D Podcast, which is funny. They're sketch writers, and they play like 3 or 4 different couples throughout the whole show.
Yeah.
Or maybe even more. And they're just in different costumes and makeup and shit. It's really funny. And the way they cut to different scenes is really cool too. And like there's music videos and all this wild shit in there. It's pretty good.
They wrote a book together.
Yeah. I forget what it's called though.
It was called How to Turn Your Booty Call to Your Emergency Contact.
Hilarious.
Which is really funny.
It's pretty good. But yeah, they're really funny writers too. And they had Will Arnett on.
Yeah.
And another guy. It was like a ex-pro NFL lineman on there. He was like a bouncer. I saw the name pop up in the title. I was like, who? Wait a sec. That looks. I think he played for the Bears back in the day or some shit. But yeah, wild, right?
Yeah. It's a funny show.
Fucking wild.
You gotta love the D&D people. They're always so very creative.
They are. You need some water over there?
I'm drinking some V8 energy.
V8. Oh, dude. Speaking of
Feel
water,
a little warm.
my
Getting to my
are you?
climax.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you done with that lemonade?
I'm gonna have to be. There's like
Let me see how much you
just
got.
that much left.
Oh, you did good.
Yeah.
Not too
It's
shabby.
a harder, okay?
My nephew's going to kindergarten in like a month.
Damn, time flies.
And I was like, man, I remember kindergarten. And then I was like, wait a sec. Do you remember like milk time at kindergarten? Like
I think you and I went to a really different kindergarten.
Like you get milk, like you'd sign up in the morning for what milk you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you put like your name with like the little.
I was always chocolate.
Yeah, same here, dude. Some people get strawberry milk, and then there was no fat milk. There'd always be some fucking psychopath that puts it on non-fat milk.
It was row.
I was like, or skim. That's skim. That's what it was.
Skim,
Same kind
yeah.
of deal, but it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I remember strawberry milk was definitely like you knew
That was good.
You knew the kids who had the strawberry milk.
Strawberry milk was pretty good, but I wouldn't get it all the time. The chocolate milk out of the carton from school, it was like Pleasant View milk. I can still see the thing of it.
I can still like taste the cardboard
Definitely.
because they didn't give you straws sometimes.
Isn't
You're
it-
just like fuck you.
Isn't it wild that even as you went out through elementary school, like within the cafeteria and all the food and stuff they served, no water available. They didn't have water available like to kids to sell, or you could just go to the drinking fountain.
That's a good
like
point.
no cupped water,
Yeah.
no water bottles.
That's probably why though. You're losing internet everywhere right now.
Yeah, the internet's out. We lost it last night.
I hope we don't.
Fucking
I hope we don't
conscious.
lose our podcast.
Don't worry, it's all on the. It's all hardwired, baby.
But yeah,
But
that is
isn't
weird to think
isn't that fucked up? Like within 5 or 10 years, they probably had to change all that because like you can't just give kids a bunch of fucking sugary milk and not give them water through the whole day. I hardly drank any water in elementary school. Maybe after gym.
Yeah,
That was it.
I would suck down the water after gym.
Yeah. You got all these nasty ass kid mouths all over the fucking drinking fountains.
Yeah, because they would like
Yeah.
fucking eat it.
Yeah, it was gross. Pretty gnarly.
I didn't think
Kids
about that.
Kids are fucked up.
What was the best thing in elementary
Salisbury
school?
steak.
Salisbury
and
steak.
Kickball or dodgeball day in gym.
Wow, you went hard on it.
I loved getting doubles on Salisbury. Extra doubles. I get double mashed potatoes. I was huge as a kid. I'd have like 2 kids that were really big that I'd roll with too.
Yeah.
We get double mashed potatoes, double Salisbury steak because we were good fucking eaters. We'd eat all of it.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't even have a
Holy
stomach ache after
shit,
that.
man.
That was before I was having, I can't do that shit now. I probably ate
Yeah,
more.
you can, man.
I probably ate more back then than I do now. which is insane.
I really like their French toast. Yeah, they had a little cup of syrup to go with it.
Man.
Yeah.
The French toast. How about the fiestadas?
The fiestadas.
Fiestata.
I tell you, something I believe in is that you shouldn't charge a kid, at least in elementary school, for a hot lunch. You know what? I'll go a step further. I don't think you should charge for any kid for a lunch in schools.
I think it should be paid for
in like the tuition
and by the state.
Yeah, 100%.
The food they're feeding their kids it can't be that expensive. It's all from Gordon Food Services.
Yeah,
it's maybe like
nickel and dime in it.
It's maybe like 10% of their budget or something, or 10% of what their budget would be.
Like, how humiliating is it when like a kid gets to the end of the line, they fucking load their plate up, they're so hungry, they just came from gym class, and then it's like, you don't have any money in your account. The worst. Like, fuck you,
What are you supposed to do? Just turn this kid away?
No.
He's not working. He doesn't have a job. It's not his fault. His parents forgot. Maybe they forgot to pay him or give him money or pay the fucking school check.
Most times they would be like, you owe like money, just bring it in next time, which was cool. But like, man, you just turn a fucking kid away from eating.
And my family was not wealthy by any means. So I would come in like every 2 weeks. I'd have to make sure to remember my lunch money. It would be a check for like $20.
Yeah.
And that'd get me through like 2 months maybe. Be like, fuck, don't forget to cash this check at the front of the line with the lunch lady.
It's crazy.
You're gonna be screwed over.
It's crazy.
It sucks. It's stupid.
Cold lunch was always better anyhow.
Yeah.
No matter how you spun it.
I did that in high school.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this.
all the time.
Dude, high school hot lunch was garbage.
Disgusting.
The fries were
nasty.
always so nasty.
The only thing that was even worth a dick in high school was the Bosco sticks.
Oh, yeah, Bosco sticks were good.
The Bosco sticks.
And the donuts weren't bad. It was like the grab and go line was always so long.
Those donuts were good.
Dude. Every once in a while, I'd hop in line and get like a chicken patty maybe.
Yeah.
Still not that great, though.
Yeah, it was better than most things. Pizza fucking sucked. And it was like pizza every other day.
Everything was like soggy and gross. It was just all thrown in the oven.
Yeah.
And it was just like saturated.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on back there? I don't know if it's changed or not, but
I don't know how your school is set up, but in like Three Creeks, go blue.
Bunch of degenerates.
When you would go into the lunchroom, because all grades would go at the same time.
I know how your lunchroom is set up because I go there for work sometimes. You know why
Weird,
your headphones aren't
okay.
working, you stupid idiot?
It's plugged in.
No, it's not.
Is it not? Fuck me.
I'm looking. There's like a half-inch.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a second.
Okay, well, who's the idiot? You caught this. You've been looking at me this entire time. Literally with the cord.
You stupid idiot.
Hey, you stupid Bosco stick idiot.
I'm walking in.
But
yeah, I know how your lunch. I know how they're all universal. They're all set up pretty much the same.
But the way, because you only got to sit with your friend, because you go into a line and then you would fill up the table.
Right.
You didn't get to go to whatever table.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Yeah, but
sucks.
the cold lunch kids, you just go right in.
Yeah,
you didn't have to go through the bullshit, the
That
line.
was
You
the
just
shit.
went right in.
And you sit with whoever you wanted.
Yeah, that was the way to go. That's what got me into cold lunches.
You're like, I can sit with my friends every day and not get the fucking whatever randomized seating or whatever the fuck. God, I just had
and now,
fart.
yeah, jeez, are you okay? You're done.
Stroking out.
But that too, like the Dunkables.
Dunkables.
That's when we had like those not Dunkables,
Lunchables.
Dunkaroos.
Oh, Dunkaroos? Yeah,
Dunkaroos.
I've got some in my room right now.
I had a Dunkaroo for every cold lunch.
Holy snap. I thought you were going to say Lunchables at first. I was like, those are all right too.
Those were good.
The pizza
I love
Lunchables?
That was the only one
Fucking
worth
delish.
a damn.
Fucking delish, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to eat more fruit lately. And I picked
Fruit by the foot?
Fruit by the foot, baby. Yay. I've been picking up gas station fruit, which is kind of like a weird, I don't know. I feel like when you say gas station food, people probably frown upon it. Gas station fruit. And
I'm uncomfortable with fruit. I've eaten sandwiches from gas stations before.
What? That's
pre-made sandwiches.
That seems way more. You're rolling the dice. You got a better chance of having a bad pre-made sandwich than a bad piece of fruit.
I roll with advantage.
Okay, fair. But I picked up an apple and a banana today, and yesterday I picked up an apple. It's all from Family Express, by the way. Stop at Family Express like every morning.
I feel like that's the high tier.
It's good.
Gas station. If you're getting fruit from a gas station, Family Express is probably your best bet.
It's the Cadillac of gas stations, one below a truck stop, I'd say. Truck stops are way nicer.
Yeah, they sell chest sets.
They sell everything at truck stops.
Yeah.
You can get a freaking holster for your firearm, or then you can go over and get a Cinnabon, and then,
marijuana.
You can buy some probably weird trucker drugs there, like over-the-counter trucker drugs.
Trucker probably fucking has them. And truckers are so nice, they'll probably be like, here.
No, I'm saying like the pills that keep you awake or get your wiener real hard.
A Viagra.
Yeah.
Would you continue your story and then I'll ask you the question?
Okay, yeah. Put a pin in that. I got apples and bananas, and I had grapes and blueberries today. And I'm like, I'm only snacking on fruit.
Wow.
From now, like, because I used to get like a Cliff Bar or like a Kind Bar or whatever the fuck. But there's a shitload of other bullshit in those.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sugar. There's a lot of sugar in fruit, though. Anyway, I had all that. I have chicken and carrots for lunch. I have eggs for breakfast, and then I have fruit for a snack. And I'm driving home. I'm like, damn.
I'm so sorry, man.
I'm like, damn, my stomach is hurting for some reason. And I'm driving home from Chicago.
No.
I'm like, oh,
It's like,
fuck. Yeah. And I'm like, what is going on? So I put the pedal to the metal and get my ass home. I'm like, oh, shit. So much. It was too much fiber. I ate a banana, an apple, and like a handful of grapes and blueberries.
Is that why you pushed back the time to 6:30?
I had to. I was not feeling good, dude. I was about to text you, be like, hey, we got to do this a different day. So I was like, shit, get it together. Slap myself. No, I took a pill, so my stomach feels better. So
that's
good.
good.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, you're talking about, you put a pin in
Viagra.
Viagra, okay.
Would you take Viagra just to see what happens?
Probably not.
Why not?
I'd get too anxious.
About what?
my
Having a boner
no,
for
I've
so
heard
long?
your heart rate goes up exponentially with that kind of medicine.
Okay.
So I'd be afraid that I'd be afraid
fucking heart attack.
that I would just get nervous that my heart rate is beating so high, and I'd probably send myself into a pure panic. Like,
okay.
I think that I was having a heart attack when I probably wasn't.
Probably not.
But that has been my only fear of
Viagra.
doing any types of male enhancement drugs. Would you?
I feel like I'm curious. Obviously, I've got no problem getting her up.
I don't think
up. Him up.
Isn't it hard? It's crazy to think that. I mean, I hope to God I never have that problem. But what's up? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and turn it off. You're not gonna mess anything up down here.
Carol scared the heck out of me.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi's out again. I noticed. Just unplug it and plug it back in. I'm gonna keep all that in. I don't feel like editing. What up? We're talking about Viagra. My mom comes down. She's like, "Let me get your dad down here."
Classic.
You know? It's crazy to think that one day that might happen to us, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
I think it will.
I think your boys here are spry.
I think it happens most of the time to most people.
I don't think so.
I think so. You're going to get to a point, probably. But it is...
Speak for your fucking self.
All right. I'm just more realistic, I guess. I don't know. I always think about the fact where... Because, like, I see a lot of elders every day.
Nice.
And I'm like...
Lucky.
I don't know how, like... You know, you used to think, I don't know how you get to where, like, you're walking, like, with a cane or you can't, like, stand up completely straight. But, I mean, at the same time, if I tweak my back, I'm, like, dead for the day. I'm like, this is how it is.
Right.
So, like, I guess I have a better understanding of, like, that happens when you get older.
Yeah, you see it more often. And that's how I've had friends in therapy, too, and it's like, it would bum them out, like, big time.
Yeah.
But a lot of time, it's just, like, people not nipping something in the butt when it should have been.
Right.
Which I can relate to now. I procrastinate a lot.
Yeah, your blood pressure's high.
Blood pressure's high. I need to go see a dentist still.
Go to my dentist. I will call them for you. I'll be like, hi, my name's Johnny Goodrich.
I have 3 cavities.
I got 15 teeth.
I can barely speak. I can't talk. My teeth hurt so bad I can't even talk.
Go to a dentist.
It's just my back 2 molars. I'm sure have cavities in them.
And I don't think it's like you can never get the old mower mowing. I'm just sure that it
you can start her up every once, throw a little fucking starter fluid in there.
I'm sure you just need like a little kickstart sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure it helps.
You know, because we look at a wall and we'll start going like wow wow, but like
whoa, you look at a tree in the forest. Or
I
like
mean,
a root
the blood
in the
flow. Literally, it's not like your testosterone or anything. It's literally just like your blood flow is not what it used to be, and that's why you use those drugs to like help the blood get there,
to get it down there.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
I mean, you can still please a woman without getting an erection.
Yeah, am I right,
gentlemen
fellers
and ladies,
or ladies, or am I right?
But
you know what it is.
I'm very realistic in the sense to where it is something that we will both probably have to take.
Don't you put
together.
that on me? Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby?
But
I don't know.
I hope when we do it together.
Oh God,
we'll like split
hand
a
in hand.
pill.
That'd be kind of cool. I'd be cool with splitting the pill.
Yeah,
I always like splitting the pill for some reason. Like
You
cutting
get just
it in
like a
half.
halfie.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. Like it was better than what it was. At least it's up. That's the biggest I've looked in years. It's usually not this big.
I'm never drinking on the podcast again.
Mike's all buzzed up on a Tuesday night.
It's okay. I don't got to work until 12 tomorrow.
What are you doing Saturday? What are you doing this weekend?
Let's see. This weekend we don't have Roll for Your Life, a D&D podcast featuring me and Johnny.
And Casey and Mel, go check it out on all podcast platforms. Pretty fucking rad. 4th episode's just dropped on Monday.
We got our first sponsor last week, Big Bread.
Big Bread is sponsoring us. It's
Yeah.
like Big Government, but even breadier. More calories and carbs. I love Big Bread.
Big Bread's great. Love it.
Yeah. What are you doing Saturday?
I don't think I'm doing anything Saturday.
Let's go fish. You want to go fishing?
Sure.
Do you?
Sure.
All right.
I got nothing going on Saturday.
All right.
I think.
I was going to text Cole and see what he's up to. We won't go early. I'm not going fucking early.
No, not early.
No, hell no. We'll
All
go to
right,
the
so like
slough.
8 o'clock then?
We're going to catch, Mike's going to catch himself some bluegill if he wants. It's going to be a good time.
I'm going to catch crappie.
Maybe. I'll get some minnows.
I don't need minnows.
We'll check. What are you going to use?
Worms.
Oh, okay. Good luck. Good luck, bro. I don't know what kind of fucking rodeo you think you're going
These
to.
rich city folk need minnows to catch
Minners.
crappies.
It's minners with an R at the
Nah,
end.
bite your sinker, bite your worm off, and then just put her in the hook. You don't need to use a whole worm. You are so
Fuck
wasteful
that.
when it comes to fishing.
Oh, well, I don't
baffles
use a
me.
whole worm when I'm bluegill fishing. That's only when I'm tightlining. I went to the slough last weekend by myself, which was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like fishing by myself. I was like, fuck, I'll just go out. And I drove out there, only trolling motors. Like, you can't use a gas engine.
Why not?
So you can, it's too small, too weedy. I don't know, stupid. But it's not huge anyways. It's manageable with an electric motor. But I saw a couple boats out. It was like, that's when it was Saturday, I think, last Saturday. So there was like shitty weather. There was like storms rolling all over.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, fuck, I'm either going to get it like poured on or it's going to be like an awesome day of fishing because it's all overcast.
Yeah.
So I had my rain suit on and I was like, okay, let's give it a go. And I launched my boat and I saw these guys. I fished around a little bit. It's really weedy. I saw these two old men just tearing it up, dude.
Nice.
Just like one after another. So I pulled the old freaking wild card and went 100 yards down from them. Because they were fishing in this ditch, and I went 100 yards down from them and anchored up and started catching some fish too. I was like, thank God.
Should have asked them what they were using.
What y'all using for bait? Worms in a slip bobber. That's all everyone uses out there. Or bee moths.
Dude,
But
the weather's been nuts around here lately. Rain, storms,
Fucking
crazy
sucks.
shit.
They're getting
Your
droughts.
tree fell?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to send Mel that photo. That's a good photo.
Of your tree?
Of you on
Oh,
it.
man.
Mike was crawling around on it. It was a good
time. They, Mal and I had 2 tornado warnings by us a couple weeks ago.
Hell yeah.
One when we were home, we got Mona in our old little cat carrier and went downstairs in the basement. And it's crazy because our area was under a tornado watch until 7 p.m. Okay?
Right.
Which a watch, educational moment for the show, probably our first ever. A watch is conditions are able to produce a tornado. A tornado warning is that they have seen a tornado.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Fun fact. But
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
It's
More
good
you know.
to know.
I was like,
They called it at like 3 o'clock, tornado warning. So we get Mona. The sirens went off too.
Yeah.
Get Mona. We go downstairs. We wait it out. Good. Go back upstairs.
Mona was in her little cat carrier.
Mona's in her little cat carrier.
She was like, meow.
And Mal's like, hey, do you want to go to the bookstore? And I was like, well, shit, there's a tornado watch until 7. I didn't say that. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, what are the chances?
Oh, no.
I did a very bad meteorology thing.
Oh, Mike.
We went to Second and Charles, your favorite
I
boat
love
book place.
That place.
Yeah.
So many boat books.
They upped their D&D section, by the way. You should check it out.
Really?
It used to be like a little corner in the
dude.
store. Now it's like a center table in like the main aisle.
They're catching on.
Yeah,
they know
they
that
are.
D&D is fucking big money now.
The tornado, we had another tornado warning while we were in the store. The sirens are going off.
Fuck.
And at this point, I'm just like, well, we're here. We're
Yep,
here.
This is where
She's
we're going
like,
to stay.
what should we do? I'm like, it's better just to stay in a place.
Yeah. You don't want to be driving in this, that's for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Second and Charles staff. They got everybody. They were like, we're going to the back. There's like a little hallway there. We'll be safe. Like, just head that way. We'll wait it out.
No
I
shit.
was like, cool. I thought they were just gonna let us keep like
That's
walking
what
around.
I thought. Like
Yeah.
I would probably do that.
They closed up shop,
Wow.
which was the one bad thing they did. They should not have locked the door. I know as a business, you don't want people like walking out with shit. But if people are like pulling in to like go into shelter,
Right.
you shouldn't lock the door.
People were like,
'Cause then you're
please
like,
help me.
"Tornado."
Meanwhile, a tornado comes and sucks them off the
There's
ground.
cows everywhere. So yeah,
That's
but
wild.
we survived.
What'd you
Classic.
get? Did you buy anything good?
We didn't buy anything.
You didn't buy anything? Damn, dude.
No, I
How
was
many
like,
people were in there when that happened?
I want to say like 20 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
People were out there not giving a shit.
And Mal was kind of
Including
like
your
you.
ass.
She was getting a little like claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Well, I figured I was like, well, there's one the warning passed. I was like, the watch is it's a watch.
It's just a watch.
I made a bad move as a meteorologist.
Yeah,
I
you
should not
did.
have
You
gone
fucked
anywhere.
up.
But I was like, well, fuck, if Mal's okay, well, I don't care. We'll go.
Zach sent me photos because he was driving through Crete to go to a family party that day, and he saw the tornado, and he's like, all right, we're turning around. He had his wife and kid. He's like, we're going home.
Yeah, right?
I was like, he sent me the photo. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking funnel coming out of the sky. I was like, God damn.
It's scary when you like see it. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen like a tornado?
Not in real life. Only photos.
I remember the earliest one I saw. I was coming back from a bowling tournament in Indy.
Humble brag.
Humble brag. I got
Fucking
last
nerd.
place.
Did you really?
I honestly can't remember how
I was
did.
going to say, damn.
We were coming up, and we were like in Morocco. For you Indiana folk, you'll know
That's
where
where we're going to go
Morocco
Saturday.
is. Yeah,
If you want to go. We're
Morocco.
going to the slough,
That's where I
baby.
got my driver's license.
It's a good DMV there.
Yeah, Lucy knows
Fucking
what's
dogs.
up. What was my train of thought? But yeah, we were driving back, and I saw a tornado just, vroom, and I was like, "There's a tornado!" And the person who was driving, it was my coach, and she's just like, "It's okay," and just kept driving.
Holy shit.
I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Everyone put your seatbelts on. Seatbelts, everyone. Bam, bam. Cruising down to Morocco.
It's wild. I
Seeing
mean, the best
NATOs.
thing you can do, like in that situation, is pull over. Again, you're
Yeah.
better staying in one spot to where you can see its trajectory because it can fucking shift.
Yeah.
However,
Are you supposed to get in like a ditch or like a lowland or some shit like that? They say.
Do not get under another PSA. Do not get under a fucking freeway though.
Oh yeah, in case it crumbles or something or it hits it.
No,
What?
it literally is a fucking wind tunnel.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You
It
get blown out of it or
sucks
sucked
you
out.
right out.
That'd be wild.
No.
Have you ever seen any? You went to meteorology school. Did they show you any cool videos of guys getting sucked up into those things?
Yeah, actually, my professors most of the time showed us videos of people getting sucked
like
out of places and
Faces
into a
of death.
tornado.
And there was
No.
like some footage found from an old cameraman that got sucked into a fucking tornado. That's all they found was his
I can
his
honestly
Super 8
say
tape laying on the ground.
that we did not get into.
Really? They didn't show you any of that?
Yes, really.
That's bullshit.
Something that they did do, which I thought was good, is that they would take like Met majors, is what we were called.
Nerds.
If you went storm chasing, they would take you like through the towns and stuff because it's easy as like people in the field to like get excited when like severe weather happens,
Right.
tornadoes, hurricanes. But it's another thing to see like this weather affects people.
Oh
It's
yeah.
destroyed their homes,
Sure.
their communities, and this is how it ends.
It's not just like
It's easy looking on a screen and it's like, oh, look at this. We got such great like vorticity. The Cape's looking good. And then you like see the outcome of it. It's
Right.
like, it's nothing to get excited
the
about.
aftermath, people
Yeah.
dying and shit like that, or
Yeah.
like homes being wrecked, like you said, or
and
flooded.
it's like, that's why we study it, to like help people prevent like,
to get out of there.
right.
Yeah, it makes
And
sense.
then you're in the mid fucking west when the tornado siren's going out and you go outside and look
Everyone's
around
like,
like,
"Yeah,
wow, it's getting bad out
we
here.
go, boys and girls. Everyone get your cameras out. This is going on Facebook.
Lucky for you, you're in like a really good location. You got the fucking lake right next to you, which is hard for tornadoes to start forming around. You're
Oh, really?
literally in a basement.
What about monsoons on the lake? We get any of those out here?
Thought I saw something.
Is my cat down here?
I wouldn't be surprised. Like 15 monsoons. Monsoons
I'd go out
don't
in the
do
kayak
that, but
and
that's
be like,
okay.
Yeah. What do they
Monsoons are
do?
literally just like a downpour.
Oh, that's right. Big rain.
yeah, big rain.
Big
40
rain and
days,
wind.
40 nights.
40 days.
Yeah, this is in
Oh,
Jumanji, I'm pretty
Jesus.
sure.
Yeah. Yep. You are right.
And the crocodile came in.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in ages. R.I.P. Robin Williams.
R.I.P. Jumanji was like a
Going
staple of the
out.
90s, right?
Fucking classic, man.
Between that and Jurassic Park,
I like Jumanji.
like that was on rotation all the
Oh,
time.
yeah. Those are both great movies from that era. For sure.
You want to play Jumanji?
Yeah.
We can play Drunk Jumanji.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Every time you like, I don't know.
Strip Jumanji? Only with the boys, though.
Yeah, only with the
boys
boys.
only.
The boys only.
Boys only. Girls,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
girls allowed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's an episode, Mike.
Okay.
I think we did it. That's an hour 30 almost.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. So we gave you a juicy sode.
Yeah, and Mike got a little tipsy, so he got a little
Yeah,
talkative.
you did. Mike got a little juiced up tonight on the Mike's Harder. I like it.
Oops.
Hell yeah. On a Tuesday. Ooh, you dirty dog.
I'm going to have to call off tomorrow. I'm going to have a hangover.
Don't you start late tomorrow?
Yeah, I work 11 to 7.
Oh, you're good then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that shift, I feel like.
Would you? Well, no. You have the option between like a 7 to 3 shift and 11 to 7.
I took the 11 to 7, baby.
You are the only person that I know that would. All of my coworkers hate,
Wake
including
up-
me, hate 11 to 7.
Wake up late, stay up late. I'd be cool with
You're
it.
such a fucking child.
I know. I need to get my sleep, like my schedule. Like once I dial something in where I'm waking up real early consistently, I can do it. But
Just do like
I wake up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock every day.
do 11 to 7.
Okay.
I feel like that's very doable for you.
I couldn't do that because normal business hours for the places I go, they all close at 5 for the facilities I
No,
service.
I'm talking like go to bed at 11
Oh,
p.m.
yeah.
Wake
That's
up
kinda what
at
I do.
7. That's
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah.
And you don't even really need 8 hours.
I just feel tired all the time, man.
You might be depressed.
Probably.
Johnny, where can
don't
the
feel
people
like
find
getting
you
out of
on social media?
Johnny.Gooders, come find my depressed ass, apparently. Being tired all
That's
the
his
time.
new handle.
Depressed ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Johnny Gooders on Twitter. I don't really tweet much. I retweet some fun stuff, so go check her out.
Nice.
Mike, where can the people follow you?
You can find me at _the
Flippy
guy.
Flip, the guy, my man.
You can find me
jeez.
at makeout_Mike on Twitter and Instagram. Check out our other podcast that Casey and Mallory are a part of called Roll for Your Life. It is a D&D podcast where I am the dungeon master and Johnny plays our young,
Wizard.
fresh,
He's
19-year-old wizard.
Yep, he's
Rivik.
just learning all about the world. Yeah, follow us there and follow our YouTube page and all of our socials. I think it's just Roll4Pod. And if you want to follow our podcast page here at the Cyber Shindig, it's Instagram Cyber Shindig, Twitter Cyber Shindig Pod. Go to our YouTube channel where we post most of the videos. This one will go up as long as my computer doesn't eat it. Come watch our smiling faces on the old YouTube. Watch us in the studio. And yeah, maybe buy some merch from Threadless.
What?
Yeah, get a
Threadless?
Get a bath mat, baby. All
Bath
on
mat?
our Instagram link tree. Just go ahead and click that link tree account and see what's happening.
There's
so
shower curtains. You can get a nice
there's
little shirt,
everything.
a wife
You
beater.
can get a fanny pack too.
Yeah,
pretty
a
dope.
backpack.
Yeah, pretty dope.
Yeah.
Sorry we didn't get to voicemails. My internet literally shut off like halfway through this episode, which was really cool because I wanted to show Mike some nasty videos.
Maybe we'll do
McNasties.
a special to where we just
Dude,
because
it
we're
just
so far
turned-
behind on our voicemails.
Do you want to do one? It just turned back on.
Just one
Okay.
random.
Okay, we'll do one random one.
Maybe we'll do an episode where it's strictly voicemails. We can get through them all because
That's not fun though.
We're behind like 30 of them.
We'll
right
just have
now.
to like cut the sods a little bit shorter and what the fuck? Now is it not gonna work? Hang on a sec.
Hold on.
That's pretty good.
That's my voice.
I liked it, man.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec.
Follow me at makeout_Mike for any kind of trumpet noises you need.
I like it.
I have a Patreon and OnlyFans and a
Okay.
Pornhub account.
It's not working. Sorry, folks. Pornhub account. Cool. We will catch you guys next time right here on the Cyber Shindig Podcast, baby. Thanks for joining us.